biopics.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have TV we can include more.
Right.
All right. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Ball Brothers Podcast with Kev on stage.
Tony Baker.
Tony Baker is a good friend of mine. This podcast is another excuse for grown men to hang out. We just enjoy each other's company, and we're monetizing that so that we can buy biscuits and smoothies.
Biscuits as well.
Biscuits. Biscuits.
I'm overdue for some biscuits.
You can always drop episode ideas in the comments of this show. Tony and I come up with a lot of them. Patreon comes up with a lot of them. But you can also come up with a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Today's episode, first topic, classic black villains, TV or movie.
Okay.
We don't know if we'll get to 10, so we'll just go until we can't think of any more.
Right.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I got somebody on the docket.
Get somebody on the docket,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Sam Jackson and Django Unchained.
That's good.
That
what was his character's name?
Cooney Black. I forget his name.
Oh, man.
Sam Jackson and Django Unchained.
Man.
I hated him.
He was. I low-key forgot about that.
I
He's so
hated
good in
him.
that, and he has so much makeup
He
on.
was a fantastic villain.
He was Uncle Ruckus.
Because I was passionately hating this man. Steven.
Steven. What's his name? I actually hated him more than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Me too, of course, because I expect the bullshit from them.
Yeah, he's a
But
plantation
him,
owner.
I was like, oh.
He was just.
Yes, that's what made it. He was telling. He was like, hey, you better not trust him. I was like,
Oh, man, he was terrible.
He was horrible, but he was fantastic. Villains that make me that emotional are great villains.
Nah, that's a good one. I had forgotten about him.
Where I just be passionately hating this person.
Did he get blown up? He got.
Yeah,
Didn't Django kill him?
Yeah, oh
With
yeah,
the
for
shotgun?
sure. I forget.
Or
I
was
forget
that-
how he. I need to watch it again, but I forget how he went out.
Nah, he was. We don't talk about him enough in villains.
No, he was absolutely the villain.
No, he was
to me.
1,000%.
I know they'd be like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'd be like, yeah, Leonardo move. This one right here. This one.
Nah, that's good.
He one of us.
Nah, he was one of us, and he was upholding the white supremacy.
Yes.
Proudly.
He was all in.
Proud.
Yeah. So
in the house, looking out the window, peeping over.
Just all up in the mix.
Nah, I hated him.
Side eye, who you got?
I got Danny Glover as Mr.
You know what I thought about him, but he redeemed himself at the end.
Not enough.
Yeah, I feel that. That's fair.
Not enough.
But that redemption had me fade back into the shadows.
And also because the redemption was selfish, right? He only redeemed himself because everything done to you everything done to me gonna be done to you. So the crops was failing, house falling apart.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So it ain't like he was like, okay, my bad.
The kindness of his heart.
It took him some time.
Yeah.
She was older. They actually did a better job to me. A better visual job to me in the newest color purple.
Yeah, I understood the story better in the new color purple.
Me too, but I didn't hate Colin Domingo nearly as much as I hated Mr.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Danny Glover was.
Danny Glover was. You know, he was like, I want to say he was
young.
like 30 something.
Yeah, he was
like
young.
38 when he did that.
These actors back in the day was young as hell.
Man.
Fred Sanford was in his 40s. And his friend Grady was in his 40s. Mrs. Garrett in The Facts of Life was 39.
Sherman Hemsley in the first season of The Jeffersons was like 39. Full Coldy.
Oh, the cul-de-sac.
With the
That's
fro.
going to age you up
Oh,
20
man.
decades.
The
Just on the
Coldy.
cul-de-sac.
Because like Jordan and Clyde Drexler, they was balding at like 28.
Yeah. But once they shaved it all off, they was, all right.
Yeah, you come back.
Yeah.
You rocking the Coldy. The Coldy
Once
be
you
like,
get the cul-de-sac, we adding 20 years to your age.
you come
off
with
top.
a Buick LeSabre.
You could be 10. Let somebody cut in a cul-de-sac. Who's this little 30-year-old kid sitting in here in the second grade? No, now get your old ass out of here and get to the community college, man. You in here with these kids.
Nah, he was terrible. Many people have not forgiven Danny Glover for Mr.
I forgave him. As soon as I saw Lethal Weapon,
Oh.
I forgot all about the color purple, man. Sergeant Murtaugh is Danny Glover. I
He really
forgot
is.
about the color purple.
He's sick of it. His whole character in Lethal Weapon is I'm
I'm too old for this shit. That saxophone.
He was
right
young
behind
in
it.
that too.
He was.
I'm 41. He was like 40 then.
Absolutely.
But he looked like a 56-year-old
He
police
did.
captain who has the alcohol thing.
Yeah.
You take the swigs out of it.
He sounded old.
Yeah. It's also the clothes too.
The clothing.
The clothing
the
just goes
blazer
with
with the elbow patches. Come on, that's gonna give you 20 years.
The clothing
on the top.
for sure gonna give you some time. But yeah, Mr. Danny Glover as Mr. is world-renowned terror. Because also I think what makes him so bad, Celie was so innocent.
Yeah.
Like she didn't deserve none of that.
No.
And the other thing they did in The New Color Purple, I didn't connect it as much, but her father, the incest part,
Yeah.
I didn't connect that as much in the first movie.
Me neither.
In the second movie, I was like, hey,
This is
terrible.
Yeah, it was outrageous.
You almost forget about her dad in the first one. But
Yeah.
Dion Cole as her dad,
I was like,
was
wait,
like,
what?
dang,
This is
man.
what's going on? That's why I never that's what I'm saying. Like when I saw The Color Purple from 86, 84, whenever that movie came out, I didn't understand all of it. But that New Color Purple, I was like, oh, that's what was
yeah, that's true.
Oh, and then she got the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, I feel like The New Color Purple was just told better.
The new one was told better. I feel like it was more clear.
Yeah.
And I also feel like they gave Celie much more hope.
Absolutely.
And imagination. She had more wins in
Yeah,
the new one.
for
She
sure.
got to the pants store was a bigger part of it. So you're like,
I'm
okay.
she got a business.
But either way, she
Fantastic.
never deserved all the stuff that happened to her.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
And also Danielle Brooks, her version of Miss Sophia.
Whose was better?
Ooh. I don't think either was better. I think I enjoyed both interpretations.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Oprah was like, she had like, first of all, I really wish Oprah would act more.
Yeah.
Because
Oprah can act, man.
Oprah can really
She can.
act. She was good in that.
I've never seen her in something where I was just like, nah.
Never.
Yeah.
In
Beloved, she was killing.
Beloved and the TV show Queen Sugar.
Oh, she's in there?
Yes, she's like a rich sister. She's
good
not
actress.
rich sister, but like she owns a bar, like a bar/restaurant.
Yeah.
And and I know believability big on you.
Yeah.
She's always believable
for sure.
in her thing. But as her Miss Sophia, like when she was in the doldrums, I was like, I felt that part more.
Yeah.
But Miss Sophia ain't taking nothing. I got brothers. I'm beating Harpo up.
Yeah.
Like the spunk of Miss Sophia, I feel like Danielle did that more. And they both pulled off like the worst part. But when Oprah was like that part, I was like,
yeah.
I was
and then
like,
she snapped out of it with
Yeah.
that one little, it was just like.
Sophia home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oprah got an Oscar nomination.
I felt like she should have got it.
And I'm just like, man, but I guess when you worth billions of dollars, man, the pressure's off on acting.
Man, I just saw a clip of her talking to Ellen, man. She said she had went into the bank for the first time since like 1988. And Ellen was like, what's your PIN number? And she was like, what? I don't know. What do I need our PIN number for? She said she had went into the bank to deposit $1 million cash just to see what it felt like. And then at the end of the clip, she was like, oh, you know what? It was 2. I was like, dang. I go into the bank all the time. I had never had no $1 million check. $2 million check in my hand?
That's crazy.
You would have to carry me into the bank on those, how the kings are carried in stuff. Feed me grapes if I'm carrying $2 million cash.
That's crazy.
Bruh. Not knowing your
to
PIN
see
number?
that and just be like, man, what's my PIN number?
I get cash all the time.
But $2 million deposit to her is like $200.
I know.
I'm gonna just put $200 in.
That's
literally just $200 to Oprah.
Literally.
$2 million.
She was like, I want to take that little $2 million with your funky behind. All right, what you got next?
All right, so I got Monique and Precious.
Oh, man.
Monique, man, I was like, this woman right here is a real piece of work.
You know what I love about that performance so much? Mm-hmm. She is pure evil.
Yeah.
Like through and through until you find out her reason.
Yeah.
And you're not like, it's not like, I get it. But like,
I was
I
like, oh,
get
that's
it.
why you doing this bullshit.
Yeah, but she was almost 100% evil, which I don't like. I don't
Right,
like
right. It was
villains.
almost Tyler Perry.
Almost.
And then we
But-
got, okay.
And that's what, like, your villain should have a battery in their back or a moment that turned them or whatever.
Right.
But, like, her smoking the cigarette
Mm-hmm.
when Precious, and then again, it's the best villain for those type of things is really shaped by the innocence of the other person.
Right.
Precious is just like, bro,
Precious was precious,
this,
man.
literally, this stuff is happening to her.
She was running with the chicken and fell. She was running with the chicken and fell, man. In that moment, I was like, I will have this woman's back henceforth.
She was so fast.
Precious is my baby henceforth. I will take care
Absolutely.
of this child. I want her to live with me.
Give her to me, Monique, since you want to be equal
Please
to
let
her.
me adopt Precious. Please. Once she fell, I was like, I need to take care of this baby.
I was laughing when she was. I didn't laugh when she fell, but when she was running, I was like, dang. I know this is not supposed to be funny. By the way, I saw somebody trip today.
Oh, a good one?
He was walking the other way. And he's. Want to take a quick break from the show to tell you about one of our sponsors, Blue Chew. Does Blue Chew work? If you're asking that question, we want you to know that Blue Chew is putting their money where their mouth is by giving you a month free. Blue Chew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and are prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part? It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises. I can tell you for a fact, it works. Trust me, I had some nights. I had some nights. Ha! Blue Chew wants men rock hard. They told me that's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. Till every tent is pitched, till every rod is raised. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code BALD at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BALD to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Stumbled for a minute, so he was like... And he looked at the ground where he tripped. Toad, I was crying. He had a little sun hat on. It just made it so much. Because I know he saw me see him. Yeah. He was like, I got to see what was going on with the sidewalk here.
Where was this at?
Oh, in my neighborhood. Oh. He was just walking. He was like a city worker. I think he was like checking gas and stuff. His hands were up in the air, which was such a funny visual. Because I just looked up and he was like, whoa. But he didn't fall, though. He just stumbled. Oh. You know what else before we move off of Precious? Mariah Carey was really good in that role.
She was.
I didn't even reckon. I was like, who is? Why do I not know? I know that person.
Right.
I was like, good, Mariah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was good, man.
Yeah, man.
I think artists are usually good because, especially singers, they still have to, good singers got to convey a story.
Yeah.
So acting is really just a version of that.
Unless it's glitter. And we're not going to talk about that.
We're talking about that. Yeah. All right, mine is Gus Fring.
Ah.
He
Did you hate Gus, though?
No.
You didn't forgive him?
I'm just going classic black villain.
Oh, you just picking villain.
Just classic black.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
I took that off because it was too hard.
Oh, got you.
But just classic black villain.
Got you.
But Gus, I still remember the first scene with him when Walter White was ordering the chicken. And I was like, what's up with the chicken, man?
Yeah.
And Gus was like, he never broke character even when he got blown up.
No.
He fixed his tie
to the very end
with his face half off.
Gone. He was still like...
The only emotion he showed ever was when he realized the bomb was going to go. He was like, ah!
Yeah, that's it. And then he went, oh, I'm dead. I am dead. That's like me dying right now, moving the mic first. I'm out of here, kid.
Oh,
death.
Man, it was so good. Like nobody ever got under his skin.
Yeah.
Walt never got under his skin. Everything worked for him. I mean, until it didn't.
Right.
You knew, like, also when you like dealing with the cartel, you can't be unsure.
Right.
Because they going to cut your head off for real.
Yeah.
You got to meet violence with violence. And I was like, dang, this nigga Gus is crazy.
You got to be crazy in that realm.
That's why I can't imagine. I'd never want to do that job.
Absolutely not.
You can never relax.
I'm not built for it. I'm not. You can get all that money. You can't spend it. You gotta. It's just too much.
It's
like,
too much, man.
I'll be looking at that. I'll be like, there's nothing fun about this money you making.
No, you don't even know. Like if I was a drug kingpin and you're my right hand man, or you're another kingpin, I can never even relax around you.
No,
because you never know when the internal people gonna be like what, man?
It just makes more sense to get rid of you.
It's just like
but we was just Pap.
Exactly.
It's that person.
You can be on a private island by yourself and you will still never have full peace. What's the point?
It's never worth it.
No health care, no PTO.
In real life or fiction, it's never worth it. Look at Pablo Escobar.
Man.
All that money. He's like, man, I can't throw it in the fireplace.
Literally rats eating it.
Died
You're
on the
buying
rooftop.
Died on the rooftop running.
All that money.
Man.
It didn't even matter.
People were like,
yes, Pap. He running in regular New Balance. They're getting popped. I'm like, man, no.
That's terrible.
No.
I don't ever want to have to run on a roof for any reason.
Absolutely not.
Especially with my life on the line. I'm sliding off of shingles.
You know how hard it is to run on the roof? You got that slant? That slant gonna take my ass out of here, man. I'm done on the slant.
All right, who you got?
I'm gonna go Nino Brown.
Nino Brown is great.
New Jack City,
Nino
1991. He is one of the best villains in film, man. Wesley Snipes was perfect in the role.
1,000%.
Absolutely perfect, man. Iconic, if you will.
Iconic.
Yeah, he just made that villain role so dope, and it was like, and I say this all the time: if you got a strong villain, that just makes the movie that much more.
1,000%. And also, when he was on the stand,
yes.
he's like telling you, like, well, I ain't got no planes.
Yeah.
Like the government
I'm
is
not
the
the
real
one flying that shit in here. None of us owns a poppy field. And then he blamed it on Christopher Williams. He is the head of the CMB. Walked out of there, man. If it wasn't for that old man, he'd be free to this day.
Till this day.
He'd be free right now in Deadpool and Wolverine, walking in as Nino Brown. To this day. But that old man was like, you got a day in hell. Pap shot him with the old school revolver. He had that in his dresser since 1946. $1 time. Pap, that's the only bullet he had. He had one bullet. He couldn't afford two. So he had to make that shit count. Pow. Rest in peace, Bill Cobbs, man.
Such a great
man
impression of that.
Because you forgot about that old man when he shuffled him up out of there when he was talking that shit. He tried to get him earlier with that pistol. He tried to pull it out there. Oh, man, get his old ass up out of here.
Oh, my God.
He came back, boy.
Oh, my God. The Princess and the Frog villain? I didn't even think about animated.
I've never even seen that movie.
Me neither, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it.
But I like the song.
I don't even know the songs. I got nothing.
There,
I know the actress. That's all I got, man. The actress is very nice. She's a sweet woman with great cheekbones.
Anika Noni Rose?
Yeah.
She's great.
She's fantastic. But
Sanaa Lathan, what is she?
Sanaa Lathan was in
a villain.
Princess and the Frog.
What is she?
When was she a villain? And Out of Time?
Out of Time?
Man, that ain't enough, man.
Nah,
stop looking at the chat, man. They're gonna get your answers. Watch out, man.
I didn't. I was just looking.
Yeah, they gonna get your answers, man.
Keith David, what is he villain in?
He was a villain in Princess and the Frog, right?
Oh yeah, he got a great voice.
Oh, his voice is
fantastic. He's so good in Something About Mary. How you get the beans about the
Frank?
Oh yeah. Tone, I need to watch that again.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite comedies of all time.
That movie was just funny through
I
and through.
loved it immediately.
It
It has one of the. If we ever do an episode, we do the top 10
gonna write it down
comedy
right now.
endings of all time. There's something about Mary's in there.
What's
Because you
that?
know comedies run out of steam.
Oh, big time.
There's something about Mary's ending was fire.
What
With
was
the
that?
twist in there.
Tell me,
the
tell me.
twist, everything was getting revealed in the end. When we found out that Chris Elliott's character was Woogie the whole time.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Brett
yeah.
Favre walking in there. What's
Oh,
his name?
yeah.
Wasn't really crippled. It was just like twist after twist. And
That
it was just like
was good.
so all y'all. So it was just that. I feel like that's one of the best comedy endings. Because you know comedies, they be running out of
Big
steam.
time.
We just got to wrap this shit up.
That third act, that resolution, they be like,
There's something about Mary had a fantastic
it
ending.
did. That's the. There's very few comedies that have good. Hangover had a really good ending.
Friday had a good one.
Friday had a good one. Dumb and Dumber, it wasn't a great ending, but it was the story ended.
Yeah.
I actually really like. I know you only seen it like one time.
I just saw it recently, watched it all the way through for the first time.
What'd you?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
It was cool. It's definitely not even hanging with There's Something About Mary though. They can't compete.
I'm not saying it's that, but it was cool, man.
It was cool.
It's not top 10.
Top 10 ever?
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber?
Comedies?
Absolutely not.
Give me them right now.
For me?
You got 9 movies better than Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Pure funny?
Yes.
Okay, give them to me
Oh,
now.
right now? You
Right
put me
now.
on the
Because I
chopping
want to
block?
know. Dumb and Dumber in my top 10.
That's in your top 10?
Yeah, comedy? Pure
Yeah.
comedy?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Happy Gilmore is funnier to me.
I don't think so.
There's
This is
Something
me.
About Mary.
Okay.
Friday.
Friday.
Coming to America.
Yeah, yeah.
Black Dynamite.
I saw that late, but that is good.
You saw it late in the game. Pure funny.
Mm-hmm.
I got to think about the funniest movies I've ever
4.
seen.
You need 4 more that are funnier than Dumb and Dumber.
For me.
Now, while you're thinking, I'll tell you why that's harder for me because I saw it when I was a kid and I got nostalgia mixed in there.
Yeah, I
Once you
saw it young. I saw it when
Oh,
it
but
was,
you ain't
when it
love
was
it then.
fresher. I was just like, the funniest part to me was Life is funnier. Was
be bad.
Harlem Nights is funnier.
You probably
I
gonna be able
go
to
on
do
and
it.
on.
You probably gonna be able to do it.
Uptown Saturday Night to me is funnier. Anchorman is funnier.
Okay, that's nine. That's 9. So you need one more to make it.
There's still more. I still need more.
Well, I guess to make it out of top 10, you need 10.
God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Uptown Saturday Night funnier than Dumb and Dumber.
Uptown Saturday Night is funny to me.
It's a
man.
good movie, but it ain't funny as often as Dumb and Dumber.
For me, Dumb and Dumber was not.
Oh, you don't like silly. You don't like silly. That's what it is. I love silly.
When a character is unstoppably silly or dumb, I run out of steam.
But they're dumb and dumber.
But it's,
But you don't like silly,
but
period, though, really.
Blazing Saddles is also funnier.
Blazing Saddles.
Airplane is also funnier. The Naked Gun is also
We
funnier.
don't give Leslie Nielsen enough
Oh my
to
God.
me. Naked
Step
Gun.
Brothers is funnier.
All right, man. You get it. Naked Gun 33 and a third, when he was in the shadow and he took that meat out and it was bent over, I thought I might have died right then. I thought there's nothing going to be funnier than that. That thing said, boom. I said, cut the show.
The Naked Gun is rapid fire jokes, dog.
Man.
And the reason it's so funny to me is
But
because
that's silly too, though.
But he plays it so
Oh,
straight.
that's true.
I feel like he's not trying to make me laugh. He's so serious. He'd be like, that time he was coming out of the airplane at the airport. He was like, yeah, she ran out on me. And I'm sure that's why y'all all here right now. You just want the hot story. Because it was all kind of press and people waiting outside. He was like, no, Frank, they're here for Weird Al Yankovic. Oh. And then Weird Al got off the plane. He was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, all right. But the way he just
He
walked,
does play
I'm sure that's
everything
why
straight.
y'all all here right now. Huh? You want the hot story. He walked up to the mic. He was like, and the people was just like.
I watch all those movies all over again. I love Leslie Nielsen.
He was perfect in that because he was
so
playing
good.
it straight,
He played
dog.
it straight up.
That time he was paying the dude money to get the information.
I was just about to say that.
Oh my God, that whole exchange.
Have you seen the guy? I haven't seen
Hey,
him. I might have
why
seen
should
him.
I tell you? All right, well, how about this?
And the dude gave him the
Yeah,
money
he kept giving me. Why you asking me? I don't know if I can tell you. How about this? And he was like, "Oh, I had 10, man. Let me borrow it. Here, yeah. See,
Those movies are also like very well written
For sure.
comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're very smart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't
Yeah.
rely on hijinks. They are funny.
Right.
He's funny. They're
Yeah.
funny written, and him playing those silly things straight.
Yeah.
Also funny.
Comedy.
What are we on? How many?
So I got Sam Jackson, Monique, Nino Brown, and you got Danny
I got
Glover.
Danny Glover, Gus Fring.
So it's on you for the 6.
Let me see. I don't know if we're going to get to 10.
I got a few more in the chamber.
I got Lawrence Fishburne. This is different because it's a biological film. But
What's
Lawrence
love got to
Fishburne
do
as
with it?
Ike, I was like,
He was
man,
terrible.
this guy is
It
awful,
was terrible,
man.
dog.
And I saw that young, low-key, if I could be honest,
That was your intro to him?
that was my intro to Tina Turner
Oh.
and Lawrence Fishburne. Because when did that come out?
93.
Okay, so I was 10. Like, I
Did you
heard
see
her
Boys in the
music.
Hood before that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a glimpse
I
of
saw Miss
good
Furious
Lawrence.
Styles.
Okay,
Yeah. For sure saw Miss Furious Styles. I don't know why my aunt was letting me watch this stuff.
I mean,
She
I
was
feel
let-
like kids should watch this stuff.
I
early.
do too. I think it's part of your coming of age.
Yeah.
You need to watch rated R movies when
Yes.
you're like 10, 11, 12.
I was watching rated R movies in kindergarten.
I was watching Boys in the Hood when I was like 9.
Yeah.
I remember I thought Ricky died for real.
Oh my God.
And I saw him on the Tonight Show or Arsenio, and I was like, what? Like, I was freaked out. Like,
Yeah.
Ricky was dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dead. Then he
Right.
came out.
He's like, hey
I was
y'all.
like,
He had different energy.
what?
He pulled through.
And there's
Mom.
no Google or
Mom.
nothing.
He pulled through. Who? Ricky. He's alive. Mom. She's like, what? What?
Oh, God.
Yeah, man.
But nah, him as
Ike Turner.
and then when I saw a clip of Ike Turner,
Ike Turner, he was really that.
Lawrence Fishburne didn't go far enough.
Right.
Ike Turner was evil,
He
man.
was. You could see it.
Oh my God.
I'll be looking at old videos and stuff of him. I'd be like, this nigga really was this.
Nah, he was a terrible
They might have
person.
toned it down for
That's
the
what
movie.
I'm saying. He was on TV talking about he hit Tina Turner because he didn't like her attitude. On like, you know how crazy that is?
Man, he didn't give a damn. He
Sean
wanted them
Connery did that
unstoppable
too. He
people.
said he used to hit women
He
on
did
TV.
say that.
He was
I
just
like,
like,
Sean,
I was like,
you
"Dang."
James Bond.
Man,
he
he
was
was
smacking the women up.
I think I'll smack her. I was like, dang, dog, what's wrong with you?
God bless.
But Ike Turner was on like primetime TV.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did it. He said I'll smack my mom if she was acting wrong. I was like,
And you
Jesus Christ,
And you
man.
could read the energy, like when they would be standing next to each other or sitting next to each other, you could feel that.
Oh,
You'd be
yeah,
like,
for sure.
God damn.
No, it was terrible. And I think that was my first time seeing Angela Bassett. I'm pretty sure.
And then with people, well, you saw Boys in the Hood. She was in that too. But she might not have registered.
I don't think I for sure, she was Trey's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a couple in both.
Uh-huh.
Didn't register that was her.
Yeah.
Like, my first memory of her is Tina Turner, for
Right.
sure. And then Katherine Jackson.
What's your first memory of Tina Turner? The real one. When did you take her in?
There was something on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they used to have like just specials.
Yeah.
There was something on TV, and she did the Rolling on the River live.
Yeah.
And I thought it was such a cool way to introduce a song.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it nice and slow.
The
I was
build
like,
up.
and then the legs. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Young Kev.
Uh-huh.
I don't know much about nothing, but I like those
I like
legs.
what I see.
Them legs was like,
Mm-hmm.
and she was doing leg stuff.
Yeah.
Good legs.
Yeah, because when you do Rolling on the River, the legs is
Yeah, and then she was
the shimmy and then the
Yeah.
I'm sure she probably had on the glittery, flowy, stringy.
absolutely
dress
had it
for the-
on.
yeah,
I was
that's
enjoying
visual.
it.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it. I had a good time that night. But that was for sure one of those TV specials. I just feel like man, I just feel like those things used to come on. It was like a TV special
Yeah.
on ABC.
You
It was
know,
just always like
no
a TV.
build up. What's
Yeah.
this? It's a special. No title or nothing.
Like Motown 25 just came on TV.
It's just a regular. We celebrating Motown. What's it called? Action. Cut. And then boom.
That's how big TV. Like that moment right now, outside of athletics, that moment will not happen on TV.
Nah, man, it's too much going. It's too much out here.
It's too much.
I want everything to shut off. We got to go to the movies. That's it. The only way you can see stuff, you go to the movie.
Like Kendrick Lamar concert, that would have been on TV.
Yeah.
But
That
it was
would've
on
been a special.
Amazon. Yeah, that would have been a TV. I mean, obviously it can't be because all the cussing, but like that's what it used to be on ABC at 7 p.m. prime time.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
They not like us. That's the name of the special.
Walter Cronkite. All right, who you got?
Oh, so I got. Now this is gonna be controversial with an asterisk,
Okay.
but Scar from The Lion King, man. I know it's not a black dude voicing him, but he African.
Who voiced him? Jeremy Irons?
Yeah, he big African though.
Jeremy Irons sang too, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did the Be Prepared.
Let me say what I want to say real quick. And I ain't never said this publicly. Be Prepared, the best song on the Lion King soundtrack.
Oh,
It is my favorite song on the Lion King soundtrack.
better than the Kuna Matata.
Better than the Hakuna Matata,
I
'cause
just can't wait to be king.
You love them all. Learn both of those in music class as a kid. But Be Prepared.
Circle of Life. Circle of Life. Elton John.
Elton John, cool. But Be Prepared, story-wise,
I mean,
really pushes the story along.
Yeah.
I Just Can't Wait to Be King is also probably.
Yeah, come on, man.
And
You
the
know,
Hakuna Matata. But Be Prepared, I never thought, like Disney, I don't remember, like, I didn't connect a lot of villain songs to Disney. It's always the hero's journey.
Right.
I'm Simba, man. I'm going to be king. I'm eating bugs. But Scar was like, I'm finna tear this thing apart.
Poor Unfortunate Souls didn't do that for you? Ursula?
That's a good one,
1989?
too. I
Little
love
Mermaid?
that one. I love Poor Unfortunate Soul.
That's on fire.
But Under the Sea is my jam.
Under the Sea was fire. Too.
Under the
Little
Sea.
Mermaid might be my favorite Disney cartoon soundtrack, top to bottom. Because all them songs to me was hidden. I was like,
I
God
loved it.
damn, Kiss the Girl, man, that shit was fire.
I love Kiss the Girl.
Come on, man. Even the little melodies they would sing, like
Yeah.
that little song she was singing, and just when Ursula made the deal,
Yeah.
and she stole the voice, and
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
walking on the shore, just humming that thing, and then the prince was like, "Oh, shit, that was fire."
No, I agree.
Yeah. But yeah, Scar can Scar be included in this? Even though it's Jeremy Irons, but these are African
in
lines.
the live action, it's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Oh, I love Chiwetel.
So
He's actually a good villain in Four Brothers.
He's a great villain.
He's
in
not
Four Brothers.
classic,
He's a good time, though.
but I love him. African
like
ain't
he's
black,
underrated.
though. Black is distinctly American.
we doing African American, huh?
Yeah, I just feel like black. But I like Scar.
No, we taking him off, man.
But
Bishop
black.
and Juice.
What'd I say about musicians?
Bishop and Juice.
Bishop and Juice is good.
He was villain McGee, man. He ruined the whole vibe. They had a great friendship going. I like these four guys. And then Bishop lost his goddamn mind.
You know what?
They killed Raheem. Once he shot Raheem,
Oh,
I was
man.
like, oh, you're dead to me, Bishop.
Dog.
I like Raheem, man.
Man, he was good.
I thought he was the star, and then he died. And I was like, wait, he can't be dead. Because at that time, I didn't know any of those actors. I remember Steele from Lean On Me, but it was like, nobody was above anybody as far as the cast.
Did that come out before Higher Learning?
Yes. Oh, yeah. For
It?
sure.
Okay.
Mhm. That was 91. Juice was 92, like January 92.
What's Higher Learning?
Higher Learning was like 95.
Was it that late?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was after Boys in the Hood. It was after what was John Singleton's follow up? Oh, it was after Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice was 93.
Yep.
Then it was Higher Learning.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bishop and Juice, man, because he turned into a straight villain,
Yeah.
and I wanted him out of here.
No,
Even though he was a fantastic villain, but it was just like, damn, man.
that locker scene
He killing
is great.
everybody. The locker scene
The
was
elevator
perfect.
scene.
Elevator. He was a fantastic villain.
Nah, he was great.
But I was like, damn, man. But he was a villain that I wanted to get got.
Yes. I'm gonna go Denzel
Oh.
in Training Day.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you what I love about Training Day so much. I watch movies. I don't catch on, baby, till it's been obvious.
Yeah.
I did not put together what Denzel was doing.
Me neither.
When he was doing it.
Yeah.
When he visited Roger, Macy Gray,
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird.
I want to see that goddamn warrant. What? I want to see that warrant. I love the way she talked. I want to see that goddamn warrant. What? And he pulled up some random paperwork. This ain't no warrant. Hey, y'all get him. Get them. She was good.
I was not, when he met with on the rewatch, when he met with the three wise men,
yeah,
I was like, oh, that y'all was talking about the Russians through the whole movie.
yeah.
I didn't realize he was setting Jake
He
up.
was setting Jake up from the jump.
With the PC. I was like, oh man, this department is hard.
Right.
Like Jake got to be prepared for a lot of stuff.
Right.
I was not putting it together.
Yeah.
And then he also went out like a villain.
Yep.
Good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One
of the best go outs in the villain game.
Out.
That was his New Jack City courtroom scene. Except he wasn't successful though.
And it was like a twinkle of fear in the.
He had all those emotions in there.
Man,
he was shook.
He was shook because at that time when Jake don't give him the gun, the bag at the end, you could see him being like, I really need that.
Yeah.
Like character wise, I gotta be like Jake. I gotta be like strong. Plus all the people
he in the middle of the
jungle,
hood. Yeah, the Bloods is looking at him,
and they not with him either.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, but they all hated him.
Right.
But
they
what you gonna do when the police is the police?
What you finna do?
What you finna do? So I'm not one of those people that's mad that Denzel got an Oscar.
I love that he got an Oscar for that.
I love that. I do understand that like black people got to be evil or trauma to win an Oscar, but he played against type much.
That's because I feel like when people make that complaint, they diminish the work he did in Training Day. And I feel like that character was fire because a lot of people include Training Day in their top 5 Denzel movies.
Yes.
And that's, you know what I'm saying? So you can't diminish the role that he played. All black people ain't good, y'all.
No.
Y'all want to sit up here and be like, nah, it's some piece of shit blacks out here. And so I feel like, you know, white people be winning for being villains too.
Yes. The thing is, he should have won other Oscars.
Oh, 100%.
That's what makes it, because I still don't know how he didn't win for Malcolm X.
He lost to Al Pacino in Sin of a Woman. I refuse to watch that movie.
Sin of a Woman?
Yes.
When I saw that, because I saw that late.
Yeah.
Right? I saw Malcolm X. I was watching Spike Lee movies when they was coming out.
Yeah.
When I saw Sin of a Woman, I was like, whoa!
That was a legacy award.
See,
that's what I hate.
That's Jamie Lee Curtis Oscar for that movie.
Oh yeah.
Everything. I wanted Angela Bassett to win.
But the other girl could have got it too.
The other girl should have got it.
Yeah.
Stephanie Sue, I believe is her name.
Yeah.
She
killed it.
Should have won.
Yeah.
I love Angela.
Yeah.
But for supporting, dog, that was her. So
if she would have won, I wouldn't even flinch. But Jamie Lee Curtis with the hot dog fingers.
She wasn't even the 5th best. Everybody else in that. She wasn't even in that movie like that.
No.
It should have been Stephanie. It should have been Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Steven definitely should have won.
Yes.
She was the 4th best actor in that movie. How is you winning an Oscar in that? Like, bro,
well, you can still win with the 4 because they got the 4 awards set up.
No.
Because the other 2 won.
Yes,
the 2 leads did win.
And then Michelle Yeoh didn't win.
Yes, she did.
She didn't win?
Uh-huh.
For supporting? I mean, for a lead?
Yeah.
For that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both got the Oscars for that. And so
they probably said that's too much Asians. We gave y'all 2, man. We're not giving y'all 3. Not when Jamie's
But Jamie Lee Curtis, I never walked away from that. Like, man, Jamie really killed it.
She was cool, but like Oscar-worthy. The only Oscar-worthy performance that I've seen that the person was in the movie for less than 15 minutes was Viola Davis in Doubt.
They're like there are roles out there where people come in real quick and they kill it. And you'd be like, yeah, I could see. Viola Davis is definitely one of those. There's more too. I just got to think because I had just watched the Watch Mojo list about that, where it's just like one scene, the best one scene, characters of all time and stuff like that. So, but Jamie Lee Curtis, no. But I feel like since he didn't win for Malcolm X, I can't even stomach watching
Nah,
Sin of a Woman.
that's
'cause it
what
just gonna
pisses
piss
me off about,
because they should have gave Al Pacino one earlier.
Yes.
And the fact that he had never won is ridiculous.
That's not a role. That's in Leo DiCaprio's Revenant Oscar was that to me as well.
He was good in that though.
He was, but it wasn't Oscar worthy.
Well, I mean,
Nah, Tone.
who did he lose to? I mean, who did he beat?
Leo.
You got to look at the competition too.
I think might have been Will that year.
Nah, Will for what?
Hold on, Revenant. What year was that?
I can't remember when the Revenant came out.
Stupid bear movie. 2015.
All right, who did he go
Was
up
he
against?
Was he? That was lead, right?
Yeah, lead.
2015 Oscar.
Best actor nominations.
No, it must be 2016. Yeah.
If
Eddie
it came
Redmayne
out in
won.
2015, it's for the 2016 Oscars.
Nope. Mark Rylance won for 2016. Are we sure it's...
That's supporting,
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go to this.
I think. Oh.
Yeah, that's important.
Let me see. Man, just get
Who
it
he
right.
beat?
Google, man. Ever since y'all had the AI...
He beat Matt Damon in The Martian.
Hold on. Oh, he can beat him.
Who did Leo? Who was he up against?
All right, here we go. In Trumbo, The Martian, Michael Fassbender, Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl.
Michael
Okay.
Fassbender and what?
Steve Jobs.
I mean, it's not crazy that Leo won that year, given the competition.
Maybe given the competition. I just
Because
didn't feel like
that's
that
what
was
it's all about.
Oscar-worthy.
Because when people say Leonardo should have had an Oscar, I look at who he lost to previously, and it makes sense why he's never won one.
That's the same thing with Will Smith.
Yeah.
The role he should have won, the time he had his best shot,
Yeah.
he just, I think
You
Denzel
gotta look at
was
the
in one.
competition.
It was like, he
Yeah.
just really came out at a rough time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to look at the competition. So Leonardo lost to some great roles.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
you're
that's
right,
why
you're
I'd be like, maybe he should have won for What's Eating Gilbert Grape, but those other ones in the in-between, I'd be like, I can see why he lost.
Yeah.
Because he
fair.
was up against some fire.
You have any more? We got
Black villains?
Black Villains. We got,
I have
One, two.
Marlo Stanfield
oh,
in
snap.
The Wire. I wanted him got.
I can't believe I didn't think
He's
of
a
that.
fantastic villain. We could throw Stringer Bell in there too. But like
Marlo easily
Marlo
the best villain in there.
Stanfield was a fantastic villain.
Man, how did I not think of that?
Ultimate villain. He is just Omar's not a villain to me.
No,
Um,
Omar's part of it. He's a piece on the. I mean, they're all. That's what I love about the Wire. They're all pieces on the chessboard,
right.
You know. But Marlo was like,
Yeah.
he ain't have no couth about this
He
stuff.
had no soul, dog, and it was like, damn, this dude is just
The way he got Bodie, his most villainous moment to me,
Yes.
which also led
think
to
I know
my
what you're talking
favorite
about.
line, is the security guard.
I knew it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dude was like, "Come on, man, I'm trying to be." He's like, "No,
You want it one way."
You want it one way, man. I ain't trying to step to you. No, you want it one way, but it's the other way." That guy gotta die now.
That's when I was like, oh, this dude's trash.
He's not even in the drug game.
No,
Everybody else,
he's a civilian.
Avon, Stringer,
Yeah.
Omar, the police, they all are in the game. They
Right.
all have an understanding that the civilians are
Right.
separate. What's in the game is the game. Marlo was like, no,
Nah, man.
I'm still in this. I don't have to. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
But I'm still in this because I can.
Right.
What you finna do about it? And the dude
And
was
he,
like,
he approached him respectfully and still got
because you
got
want it one way, but it's the other way. That is such a great line about life, too. Because you want to be thin,
Yeah.
but it's the other way.
It's the other way.
All right. Somebody on Patreon said this. I don't really think he's a villain, but he is fun. Simon Phoenix,
Oh, he was a great time.
Demolition Man, Wesley Snipes in the 90s. He could do no wrong to me.
He could be good, evil, whatever you
He
want.
was Demolition Man, I would not argue is a great movie, but it is a great time.
Oh man, Entertainment City, man.
Oh my God.
I had a great time watching
They
Demolition
went
Man.
down into the sewer land,
Man.
people.
Yeah, they done what? Dennis Leary and them and the little one-liners. John Spartan. What you doing here, man? I've been dreaming about killing you for 40 years. Oh yeah? Keep dreaming. While doing the little shootouts.
Taco Bell, I remember as a kid, in that movie they have the like fast food war.
Yeah. Taco
And I remember
Bell.
Taco Bell won, and I was like, Taco Bell.
Every place is a Taco Bell.
But then I realized as I got older, like Taco Bell paid to win, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, because I'm like, there's no way Taco Bell wins that. I remember I'm watching the movie like, ain't no chalupas. That's not gonna cut it.
Taco Bell, man.
Taco Bell.
I used to go in on Taco Bell.
All right, who else you got? I'm out.
Is that right? Down? That's all I wrote down.
Oh, Debo.
Who?
Debo.
Debo is a great villain.
Debo's a great villain.
Yeah.
I really wish he would have came back for the other Fridays.
He came back for the second one,
Yeah,
but he was too forced. I didn't like Next Friday, y'all. I ain't like.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Overall, it's got moments like Pinky at the record store.
Yeah.
The Michael Blackson rolling up in there. I didn't like Next Friday. I felt like I did like Day Day. Day Day was funny too.
But as a movie, you didn't like it.
As a whole, I felt like they was trying too hard to recapture the magic, and I felt like they was trying to make me laugh every step of the way.
Tony don't like silly, and he don't like when you feel like
It
you're
was
trying.
forced.
A comedy
Let's
try to
relive
make
the
you
magic.
laugh. God forbid a comedy try to make you laugh.
They was too desperate.
Was that
man.
the Mexicans or was that
Aztec
three?
Warrior? I'm an Aztec Warrior. He kept saying it to like, I'm gonna make this shit quotable. I'm an Aztec Warrior. That's gonna be quotable. I can feel the force.
No more locked doors. You
Man,
like that?
no,
Gracias.
no. No, but I did like Day Day when he was pissed off at him. He was getting dressed. Why y'all sit there and let her do the shit?
that was funny.
That was funny, but next Friday is a no.
Dang, man. Tony didn't see Tony didn't see Sister Act 2 until late. He didn't like it. Candyman is good.
Candyman is great.
Patreon said Candyman. They said Mr. Glass.
Candyman
Curtis and Dreamgirls.
I don't
think
Wait,
he's
who
classic.
was Curtis?
Jimmy Fox.
No, I don't even remember him. Like
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't say classic. All right, we just naming people now. All right, man, that's enough of this episode. We'll see y'all next time. Let me heat up